ever been curious about Sister Sage would act like if she got shot in the head? Pow! This is the episode for you. I'm Unsound and I saw The Boys Season 4, Episode 6, Dirty Business. It is directed by Karen Gaviola, written by Anselm Richardson, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. The boys find out about a party at Tek Night's place. He's basically a parody of Bruce Wayne / Batman with a big old mansion. And how are they going to get into that party? Well, they gotta pose as Webweaver. Webweaver is, you know, doing a lot of drugs that you gotta boof. I learned what boofing was today. It's where you take drugs and you injected it into your anal hole, and I guess it's like chugging alcohol through your butt too, because the membranes there are very thin and goes into your system pretty much immediately. You just skip the liver all entirely. And so we got Webweaver. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be asleep for 2 days, and that gives them his suit plus a great way for them to go into the party. Hughie has to go into the party. So Hughie goes into the party. We got Tek Nights here. He's like, hey. Hi, says Hughie. He's like, hi. He's like, you down? You down? You want to go to the secret place? And Hughie's like, sure, okay. And guess what this place is? Underneath all of these floors in this giant mansion, there's this little base. And it's like, oh, it's like the Batcave. But no, it's a lot of kinky stuff. It's like 50 Shades of Grey if Batman did it. Oh god. So Tek Night's like, okay, Webweaver, are you ready? And they like start doing stuff. Ashley's there too. Hughie's just there. He's all tied up, and it's a struggle seeing him just there. Ashley's like, oh, I'm gonna piss on your face, and I'm gonna flog you, and Ashley's very kinky. I'm like, wow, crazy Ashley. Yes, that Ashley. She also mentions like interest in scat porn. I'm like, what is going on? What type of person are you, Ashley? Oh my god. There's moments where I feel sympathy for her, where she's like, oh, I'm stuck in this really corrupt company, and she has some human moments, and then these moments, and I'm like, I regret having any sympathy for you, because you think this is Webweaver. You guys have a specific safe word, and Hughie doesn't know the safe word. The grossest safe word found out at the end of the episode. What he liked most was the prompt for the safe word, and the safe word is Zendaya, and I'm like, oh god, okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, Zendaya's cute. I'm just not really interested in her sexually. I think she's cute. I think Webweaver is, for sure. Holy... Why mention her name in that context if you're not? Hughie has to endure this. Well, we got Mother's Milk, Billy Butcher, a couple other people. They're like snooping around. Frenchie put himself in prison last episode, and now he's not here. He's like, I confessed to all the murders, and now he's done all the trialing, and he's in prison. And Kamiko's really sad about it, trying to visit him often, and he won't take any visitations. And I'm like, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you letting her see you, Frenchie? I know it's because you feel bad and shamed, but she came here every single day. Every single day you denied seeing her. At some point, you should like pull yourself up by the bootstraps and let her see you. So anyway, we got them putting bugs up into places. Sister Sage cashes them. Sister Sage gets shot in the head. And of course that has been established. Anything that happens to her brain basically lobotomizes her. And so she has a very powerful meeting with like upper echelons of society. And she's just left there being all, I'm gonna stuff cake in my face. Nom 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 there. So Homelander has to take over, and then they ask Homelander a bunch of questions that he wasn't prepared for. Firecracker's there. She's like, I know. You guys have all these questions, but it's going to work out for you guys. It's okay. And I'm like, Firecracker is decently smart. From my impression of her, Definitely not as smart as Sister Sage. Probably, if I had to place her, probably like a 110 IQ in IQ points. But she knows to play to Homelander's ego. And so I'm like, oh god, they're just left there to deal with the fact that they don't know what decision to make, because it's usually Sister Sage who would be doing all the talking. Billy Butcher has this guy making a virus in like a basement, and this guy makes a virus, right? He's like, hey, this is going to be able to like kill every soup. Okay, if it's powerful enough to kill Homelander, it's gonna kill every single soup. And it's also revealed that the guy, Joe guy that Butcher was talking to the entire time is fake. I already knew this. As soon as I saw him talking to him, I was like, well, he's never been established in previous episodes, so I'm just assuming that he's fake. Like, Becca is fake in his mind. She's dead, obviously, so he has a version of Becca in his head. And so when I saw Joe, I was like, yep, they're both fake. And this is like the big revelation, like, oh my goodness, I'm like hallucinating people. This is crazy. And I'm talking to people who are not there. It was a big old revelation for Butcher. So Butcher's like, I don't know what to do with this virus. And that's for next episode to decide, actually. This is a fun episode. Each and every episode builds up to another hype. And I just have to see more of the boys. Everything's getting a little on the nose. Very, very, very on the nose, but the main storyline is still intact, in my opinion. Just like some of the culture stuff is like, oh yeah, this obviously parallels culture to now. Like the whole like political stuff. I don't like politics. I don't like getting into politics. Anyway, this is a fun episode. This episode gets a solid 7.6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want a fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 deals at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you like to help support the daily grindiness of all the daily movies, go to this little link tree. Find the way you can help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movies, so go here. And until next time, I'm Mint Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. And this episode gets a thumbs up. Alright, bye-bye now.